Fiora, hello, it's me, Kitty,
And it's me, Emma.
and this is Ordinary Life, and we are back because we just we've been tired.
Life
people.
happened, didn't it?
Life happens to everyone.
Ordinary life.
Ordinary life, and we're still not medical professionals or experts, but we have very strong opinions.
We have very strong opinions, that's right. And we're experts on us, aren't we, Kitty?
Definitely experts on us. And we are sponsored by Kitty Doyle, Just Me, spellbinding stories that you do not want to miss. You can find there at justme.nz. And Emma.
Hello.
Emma.
I'm back.
Emma.
I've had my second surgery.
You've had your safe?
Yeah,
Yes.
I've got my pulse generator now.
Is that what it's called? A pulse generator?
Well, apparently it's called that by some people, but I don't know how many people.
Basically, Emma went to Auckland to get turned on.
And the jokes
It
about
never goes old, that is it.
the jokes about being turned on are just continuing, which is really great. I love the jokes. But yeah,
she doesn't believe that. Stop it, please. Oh, you're killing me.
Because some people get their deep brain stuff all done in one surgery, but I had two surgeries.
Because you're special.
Actually, I think I am a bit special.
We're all a bit special here.
But this was just the way that my particular surgeon likes to do it. Maybe it's because I have to, travel. So they go, here's your head bit. So I had the head bit done.
Maybe it's because you travel. We'll make it 2 operations
We'll
instead
make
of one.
you have to come up twice.
I mean, what do you think? In all seriousness, do you think it would have been better to? I know it would have been more difficult and longer.
Yeah.
Would it have been better to have done it all together for you?
I don't know, because when we talked to Johnny about his, because he had his all done in one, didn't he? Or two, like one after the other, and I thought that sounded ideal then. But when I didn't actually know whether they were going to do that or not for me. They said normally the person that I was getting doesn't do what Johnny had.
Yeah.
But he might. It all just depends on what happens on the day. So I turned up and they did my head surgery, and then it became clear that they weren't going to carry on, and that's when I knew. So I mean, I didn't have any.
Do you not find it strange that? I mean, I know it's wonderful that we have free healthcare in New Zealand. I know it's wonderful that you've had this done free of charge. It's fully funded, and nobody is disputing that's amazing. But it seems that there's a real lack of information provided to patients.
Yeah, part of it's because they are trying to do everything on the slimmest possible margin. So on the day in my surgery, it seemed like the surgery team were being called off to something else quite soon. Yeah. So they basically, a lot of them had gone, and somebody was left to stitch me up. So that's kind of like what happens fairly regularly, it sounds like.
You said that you were waiting in a transition lounge, and there was one person came to collect a number of people who some of them couldn't even walk. And when you said, I was asked, can you make it down the corridor without your walker? It's like,
okay,
right.
It was actually really funny. It was really funny in one of those kind of dark kind of humour. I walked in. Somebody handed me a blanket and said, "Can you take this in with you?" And I'm like,
I'm thinking about there's a David Mitchell sketch.
The brain surgery one.
No, it's it's Mitchell and Webb, and they're talking about saving money in government, and he goes, "Have you tried killing the poor?" And they're like, you can't do that. And he's like, but have you run the figures? Sorry, it's just
I know.
It's almost that black.
It's almost that black, yeah. But
I apologise if that's upset anybody.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. We're not saying that's good. We're just almost saying it's so close to reality.
You've come up here with a walker, but here's some stuff to carry and get down that corridor. Slacker.
Get yourself into your surgery. Yeah, and I walked in with my blanket, holding my blanket, and they said, and I got to the doorway, and that's kind of like the magical doorway. Took my walking away. Yeah. And I sort of fell into the bed. I was like, okay, here I am, smash, I'm in the bed.
Oh, gosh.
And they were sort of like, oh, thank you, I'll take that blanket off you and
give it to somebody else.
Actually, that is funny. Last time I said to someone, can I have another pillow? And they went, oh, just a second. They're like hen's teeth around here.
Oh my word. Oh,
but yeah, there weren't enough staff on, so that's why the person had to chaperone like 20 people up to our operations.
Wow.
One person, yeah.
Oh, if you could say anything to the people who are in charge of health budgets, what would you tell them?
The people in charge of health budgets really should put more in them and stop telling the health workers not to employ more people. How
dare you be a drain on society? Right? I think what upsets me is that when some governments came in, there was a call for some of them to cancel their health insurance because they were telling everybody that their health system's fine, the health system's fine. And they went, well, if it's so good, why don't you cancel your health insurance? Oh, but they won't do that.
No, they won't do that, no. And they actually said to me just before the surgery, oh, we've got really bad staff shortages. We don't think we might not be able to do the surgery today. And I went, okay.
I've just flown up across the country.
I didn't actually say anything because they came back a bit later and said, oh, it's all go. But I didn't even see my surgeon this time because he was in a meeting and I was out when he turned up. They'd already put me out.
Yeah, I find it insane that not only did you struggle to get to the room, but then they put you in the bed. You were knocked out before you could talk to anyone about it.
Yeah.
And you essentially woke up with a device implanted in you that, you knew it was going to be implanted in your chest somewhere. But they didn't discuss where it was going to be. They didn't discuss how it might make you feel.
Yeah.
It's been like, off you go.
I did have the programming, so that was really helpful. Mm-hmm. So the next day, one of the hardest things I think actually about going through this whole process was going off your meds for various parts of it because it does take a while for you to kind of get back on your feet in that regard. So this time I had to do the programming off med. And I didn't have to go off med for the actual surgery, but because everything was late, I was really off when I woke up, and that was really hard. So I was lying in bed in my room, which I lucked into a natural room this time. That was a bit lucky.
That could be a good or a bad thing. Often if you're in a room, it's because we think you're going to die, or you're troublesome,
or you're independent and you don't need much.
Yeah.
And they. Yeah, so it was a bit of a Monty Python skit the whole time. The whole lot. But so I just want to say how much I love the people, all the health workers.
I was going to say that. I was going to say, we're not bagging anyone who works in healthcare.
All the nurses, all the people who actually work in Auckland Hospital, you're all amazing and I love you so much.
Salute you.
Yes, thank you. Thank you so much.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's
for all your care and love of people and in the really hard circumstances.
It's just, I really feel for them.
Yeah.
So I'm a big believer that the mark of a civilised society is how it looks after its people.
Yes.
And I would say I'm a moderate, I'm kind of slightly left of centre, I guess. But I believe in, if we are going to get political, I believe in social welfare though, and I believe in looking after people if they can't help themselves. And actually, a well-funded health system produces a really good, well-functioning society.
Exactly.
Why would you not want that?
No, it's just it's been undercut for a very long time, hasn't it? And
so shocked. So tell me about what the programming was like.
Well, that was really, really weird. And I could go on about this for quite a long time because I think it's going to be a really long process because it's kind of like you start it low and you increase it slow, and that is kind of so your brain can kind of catch up and cope with each little change. So essentially, I've got it on now. It's working for me, and I'm kind of like I've just kind of like dropped one pill off my regular pill taking, and it's kind of like do that for a little while, see how it feels, and then adjust further. So what I'm doing is I'm just basically going, is this dyskinesia that I've got now? I've got a little bit,
Yeah, but not like last time though.
Yeah, so this is manageable. Time
it was like, whoa.
Yeah. Last time I couldn't stop it and I was really tired real quick. Yeah. So it's like, how's that versus the other side is the rigidity. So in the programming, she would set the level and then she was testing my arm the whole time. And you know, they move your arm around it and they're testing the tone in it, which means how rigid is your arm. And there's a point at which my arm was really, really relaxed, and my arm was moving really, really fine, and it was fine regardless of what was happening.
Yeah.
And at that point, I didn't have much dyskinesia, maybe a little bit in my neck. That was really good. And then she would increase it up slowly so that she could find my limit on both sides. And the limit is when, if it goes too high, your face, I started to lose my ability to speak. Like I couldn't move my eyes as well. I couldn't really move my mouth properly to speak properly. It was a really weird feeling. It was, so, and then she kind of writes it down. We won't go higher than that sort of thing. And then so she dropped it right back from there. And so now I'm in the process now of every few days she'll give me a ring and we'll kind of adjust.
So how high can it go?
I don't know the number on one side, but on the number on the one side was 2.8. So I think the therapy is between 2 and 4 generally, and at the moment I'm set at 0.8.
0.8
on both sides. Yeah. And on one side, at the moment, it can change a lot, but at one side I wouldn't go further than 2.8. Like that would be the limit.
Right.
But I don't know the number for the other side. They are both sides of my brain are different because mine started on the right side of my body, which is the left side of my brain. Yeah. So you got to work it out differently. So I've got it's all in the end. It's all working, and it's going to slowly over the next few months sort of reveal itself. But already last night, slept through my 4 a.m. pill taking that I normally wake up and take pills.
Is that good?
Yeah, that was awesome. Didn't need to take pills this morning at 4 a.m. Just carried on sleeping and woke up at 6 like a normal person.
Wow. That's brilliant.
That was awesome. So awesome.
And have you noticed anything else? It's only been 24 hours.
The other thing is I got out of bed and I could walk. I didn't have to kind of struggle to get up out of bed and get in, start my day. That was so easy to get up. I was like, woohoo, I could move. And it wasn't like I have to get up, take pills, wait for them to work sort of thing.
Wow. Yeah, because I can get out of bed and I can move, but I can't move well.
Yeah.
And I usually have to wait for my pills. It usually takes about 20 minutes, half an hour.
Yeah.
So on a morning like today, when I had to be in Wellington at 7 a.m, I had to get dressed before my pills were working, and I was in the wardrobe muttering and complaining.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard, trying to get ready in time.
Yeah. But it's not. This is not about me. This is about you. Yeah, you've got this huge power pack.
I do. It kind of feels really weird and boxy at the moment. Yeah.
I'm sure it will. It should bed in if it's anything like I say, if it's anything like Mike's.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it square or round or?
It feels kind of pointy, so I don't know. It feels quite squarish.
Right.
At the moment.
Can you feel the wires? Not although they're buried.
I can. They are buried, but apparently you can't see them. Can you see? I can feel them coming down here.
You pulled your neck at one point, and I wondered if I could see. Oh yeah,
just there, right? Yes. At the back of my ear.
Fingers.
Yeah.
You can. Are they there?
Yeah.
Does it come down there?
Yep.
Yeah, you can just, but it looks like
But then that
looks
goes
like it
in
could be
there.
a tendon.
Yeah.
You can't tell.
No, you can't really tell. It's a bit tender at the moment, but I think
I'm just poking her in the neck.
I kind of it's kind of weird. I do have an ID card.
Oh, one of those little cards. I have an implanted device.
Yeah.
Do not use magnetic things on me.
Yes. Apparently somebody turned his one off by rubbing a magnet on his top, like that.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those badges as well.
Yeah.
Some of them are quite strong.
Well, no more magnets for me.
I'm glad that you are. You look amazing.
Yeah, I feel way better than I was.
You look fantastic. I'm so glad that you are back.
Yay!
And we will try not to miss more.
Yep.
Thank you for talking about it.
You're welcome.
Being so honest and.
You'll be hearing way more about it in future.
Indeed, we will. So remember, if you need a cracking speaker for your event or anything, and you can get in touch with Kitty. Might even sometimes bring Emma. And that's at justme.nz. You can find us at ordinarylife.co.nz. And we will be back in some form next week.
Yay! Kāpiti and Horowhenua.
Goodbye.
This episode was produced at Coast Access Radio with support from Irarangi Te Motu, New Zealand On Air. You can catch this and other podcasts online at accessmedia.nz, or you can search Coast Access Radio on Spotify and Apple Podcasts.